I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a sign to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. I'll stitch my wings and pull the strings, and by these dreams that all fall down.
Richard was 7 years old when he started to mature and observed the world. And I was like, damn, the world I live in is pretty messed up. Curiosity growing inside of him, and it kept building up and building up until he popped. Learning letters and reading books, his grandma got fed up. Religion was next, along with the rest. Racism, action, slavery, individuality, school, it was all so new. It was a world filled with oppression, and his friends couldn't understand it. His family wasn't too happy either, submitting to the conformity of Jim Crow-style society, rules planted in our heads because of violence, depression, suicide, and slavery. Well, he was just growing up, but being his race wasn't accepted. Second-guessing white rule, it was all rejected. Why? It was an idea that became human nature, that all whites were better, blacks being lesser. How? Reinforced by black fear and white violence. Rich folk feeling superior, filled with false self-confidence. It was a movement that was never stopped. That's why the idea, racism, is still in our thoughts.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. I'll stitch thy wings and pull the strings. I bought these dreams that all fall down.
What he wanted, he couldn't have. Rights and the ability to succeed. A stomach for food and knowledge he started to feed. But everything against him, whites and even blacks, all the laws and disbeliefs pushing him off track. All the obstacles, yeah, he went through them, facing racism and neglection, starvation and lynching. Even in the North, individuality wasn't helping. Yes, it's easy to say racism isn't bad, but take a moment, why is that? It's a term with a negative connotation, but an action that hasn't been forgotten. We all do it more than once in this lifetime, yet all we know that isn't right. Racism isn't accepted in this life. Richard, being the host, feeling the worst, growing up black in a white hoax, developing an emotional barrier against the whites who did him wrong. His grandma formed a strict structure, but now he's trying to shake it off.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. I seize my wings and pull the strings, I bought these dreams that all fall down. It started off as a simple idea, but then it turned into something big and real, attracting attention from the point of slavery all the way to this day in 2013. Richard grew to be an author and eventually put all his ideas into a novel, retelling his life of how he was black, living against all the smack. Racism is in our veins. Now it matters on how we take it from here. We're done.